What's up, dreamers? Thanks for stopping by my channel. Be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below so that way you get to know when I post all of my channel thought messages. If you're interested in any of our exclusives, any of our extended mid-months or monthlies, you can find those over in our membership club that is located on Patreon. Other than that, I hope everyone is doing well. Just want to check in with you, see what is going on. Today, I believe, is the 21st. So we're going to do this up to the 21st. And let's just do it to the end of this month, okay? And see what's going on. Now, the main thing that I have been experiencing lately and I've been hearing lately is that for some of y'all, if y'all burn sage, it's been burning constantly. Like, it's very hard for you to like put it out. And some of y'all are trying to put it out because, you know, either you don't want it to burn to a point where you can't touch it, or, you know, you feel like it's not going to stop. But spirits and guides are saying the reason why the sage is burning past the time that you've put it out is because it's fighting off whatever energy that is trying to remain attached to you. So perhaps if you were to light your sage, and instead of you seeing it burn in smoke like straight up, you see it intertwining almost like a DNA method, like a DNA strand. Yeah, that's the sage, like, tumbling and protecting you, but fighting off that energy that's trying to stay. So I want to say, keep in mind the people that are around you. Be mindful of how much power you walk in, and you, for someone else to touch you, it takes away from your energy and your equilibrium, and whatever it is that they assume that they're going through, it's now trying to attach to you, almost like a germ, almost like a germ. So just keep that in mind. I found that to be very fascinating. So, like, when I pretty much burn my sage or incense or anything like that, anytime it burns straight up, smoke straight up, your energy is clear. But anytime that it moves and sways from different directions, there's something that needs to be cleansed. There's something that needs to be confronted. And there's something there that needs to be ceased, and it needs to be terminated. So, we're just going to do a channel thoughts message, check in, see what's going on, and then we'll just see what your outcome is, and pull a couple of channel thought message cards as well. There will not be an extended for this, okay? We have a couple of different things going on and what may have you for the website. So let's get your cards out first. Cards have been meditated, and they're already flying out. Let's see. What is going on? Oh, wow. Okay, so overall energy is the Three of Swords, which was on the bottom in the upright. Some of you may be dealing with heartache. Some of you may be dealing with your emotions being pulled a number of different directions. Let me see what you guys got going on here. Okay, you have a Knight of Wands in reverse, a Page of Swords in the upright, and a King of Wands in reverse. The World in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and a Six of Cups in reverse. I can tell you already right now, you've declined somebody in the past that that may have been interested in you, right? And so this Seven of Cups out here is really showing me that you are wanting to keep your options open. A lot of times we find that we want to keep our options open when we have more money or in an abundance, because we have more options. You do have a Six of Pentacles that came out. So whether I hear an inheritance or it is some type of offer or opportunity coming in, I hear you're going to make sure that that money goes around. So whether you spend, you do things rightfully so, or it's coming from an inheritance, it's coming your direction nonetheless. So I can definitely understand that you want to keep your options open from someone in the past. I also feel that someone in the past didn't work with you. And so, I also feel like this person, you had the Page of Swords out here. So it's kind of just like, I kind of just feel as if like this person is kind of just like, I hear them, I'm hearing them say, well, why don't you want me though? And you're more elevated in your mind as to what you want. And it's not somebody from the past that had to take all this time to see who you are to them. The World in reverse, Ace of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. No way, Jose. And 9 times out of 10, someone's now feeling that heartache. They're feeling that heartache. I feel like they're also very I feel like they're very cocky, very arrogant, like as if like they tried to test the waters of who you were, with someone wanting to like try with you again, and they have not understand. I hear the word evolution. You've evolved from who you were back then dealing with that person, and see now you're not thinking the same, even though you very well may have experienced hurt, or this person has hurt you in the past, related, unrelated, you name it. But you're in a point in your life where you're more interested in your coin. You're interested in being able to, pick and choose and decipher, not having to, sadly, to say it like this, but not have to think about somebody else. Like, it's almost as if like there's a feeling in the energy, like there's a feeling in the air of someone finally embracing a mental shift. They're embracing the fact of, you know what, if it didn't work in the past, there's no point of us sitting here trying to make a future out of it. And even though you can feel like you're prepared to come towards me now, I'm not that same person I used to be who was dealing with you or dealing with something. So, I hear you're keeping your options open because things have changed. Rightfully so. And it should be that way. I don't feel like anyone should have the audacity to feel like someone should wait, or someone should stop and wait until someone is able to catch up to them to see like, hey, I'm ready now. Well, bitch, you're too late. Your ticket is expired. You're at the wrong bus stop. And you're at the changing bus stop at that. So you don't know where you're going from here. But it's not going to be with me. Okay? It's not going to be with me. I'm going to turn down this background music because it's starting to intercept into what it is that I'm trying to say. And we don't need that, right? I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, so we don't need that. So anyhow, so yeah, you're just I hear Patti LaBelle on my own in my head. And I hear someone saying this wasn't how wow, this wasn't how it was supposed to be. But you know what? Guess what? It is though. It is though. I hear someone saying, finally, I'm going to take the time and think and choose what I want for myself. That's what I just heard. And again, this person, it's crazy how people go through delayed reactions when it comes down to closed chapters. And now they wanting to come back with a very thin, slim opportunity as to if you're going to entertain them. And it's just like, I hear that's water underneath the bridge now. You done already crossed over and realized what you needed to learn. Whoever this person was in the past, you very well may have been territorial. You may have very well been very emotionally dry in how they showed their affection. They may feel like they're stronger now, and y'all have one or two reasons to feel like y'all should still be connected, but you're not following that beat of their drum. You're following yours. In addition to that, sometimes I feel like this is the same person. Because look, you have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands in reverse. And you had the Six of Cups in reverse. This is someone that you probably grew up with, someone that you probably have some type of history with, but needless to say, this person is trying to come back around, or tried to come back around, making it a decision as to if you want to deal with them. And you're just like, yo, like, no change. Like, it's not going to change anything that's happened in the past. I don't see things that same way. I've opened up my eyes many times to see that, at some point in life you have to make executive decisions. So, and you got to put in executive orders. So this may be very hard for this other person to grasp and to accept, but that's not your issue if you're on the right side of that situation. Okay, so let's pull a couple of channel thought message cards, see what they want to say. You have volunteer that popped out. I really hear strongly like that Page of Swords that came out with this volunteer card. At some point you decided to switch over. You decided to change over. You decided that the old you no longer should exist because you're dealing with different problems today. You're dealing with different things today. You're not dealing with the same things you used to with this person from the past. You volunteered to mentally move forward. You volunteered to come out of that dark space and dark place and see that there's more out there for you than you holding yourself in captivity mentally, that this person from the past is ever going to grow up and be what you want them to be. They may very well have enough to say like, okay, well, I can afford your time because I bring just as much as you to the table. Yeah, but it could very well just be their personality and their mannerisms. You're like, yeah, but I don't like you though. It's great that you have all that, but I'm not attracted to you. I don't like you. I'm not the same person I used to be. So you can't necessarily sit here and assume that you think my sweet spots are all still the same. Like, no. You know, the older you get softer. You're not as thin as what you used to be, or you get more irritated with simple things, like just how I got up and tried to turn down the radio, but the radio was still a little bit loud to me. So it's just like things change. When you're younger, you love loud music, but when you get older, it's just like, hell no. Between peace and silence, I love both. Okay, so at some point, you were willing to take that leap of faith and was just like, I have to think about, if I stay in the same place, I'm not going to really accomplish much. But if I allow my creativity to be the thing that helps me move and takes me to an elevated place or a different place, I'm going to be able to experience seeing the fruits of my labor. It's almost as if, like, pretty much I'm hearing you have finally let the past go. Like, you're finally letting go of the fact of this person in the past that you dealt with. They, you didn't know if it was going to work out. You had your reasons, they had their dumbass reasons, but nonetheless, you're no longer looking at that chapter being a mental block on you being able to move forward. It's almost as if, like, you realize you can come out the room at any time. The lock is on the inside. And with you doing so, universe is going to grant you options. You have what is needed for you to be able to see snakes and be able to see red flags and see that, like, lesson learned. I don't need that type of person. Even if they came back, it's still like, yo, I'm not even attracted to your type anymore. You don't know what I'm talking about. I don't care. The fact is, bitch, it's about me. I'm not attracted to whatever you're offering. So you closing that door is now making it so you're opening up another canal, another way for you to elevate, transition. You were willing to let this person go. At this point, you have been accepting and understanding that it's time for this person to no longer be a mental block. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Look, pay attention to the signs. I just sat right here and said you had a 7 of Cups that came out. You have options. And I just sat here and said that, you're equipped to understand red flags now. You've passed that lesson in your life. So to be cautious and careful, not afraid. You know the difference now. Let's see. Anything else? I was scared when I first started pulling cards. Because I was like, how is this going to end? Like, how is this going to work out? And it worked. Look, the winner is you in reverse. Came out. Someone really thought you were thinking the same way you used to. Yeah, look, on the bottom, forgive. Sometimes time does that for us, so it's not necessarily a thing that everyone should be granted verbally. It's not so much of you wishing havoc on their life, but it's just like, maybe I should put in the same amount of time in regards to, like, forgiving you, like, time that I need to forgive you as much time as a thought for you to go and cheat. Maybe I should give you just as much time to consider giving you an apology as you went out and put me in the back of your mind doing what you did. But what I can give you, if I can't fully forgive you, is that I'm going to give you mercy because God has granted me grace. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just like it's at the universe's hands as to what they want to do with you. But just understand my part of the karma coming from me is that I'm coming out of this heartbreak. I'm dealing with this heartbreak. I am mending my heart. And the first and the best way for me to do that is to realize that you are not the forever. You were just the beginning. This person that you dealt with opened up a whole new level of thinking when it comes to adults or relationships, trust, love, you name it. You chose yourself this time around because that was the lifeline that you needed to be able to move forward and experience different things. Once you took that mental cap, that mental governor off you, feeling as if like you couldn't escape that mental warfare, that mental strain of someone else being around and dealing, so on and so forth. The moment you took that off, it was like the light bulb went off. It's just like, okay, now that I'm not thinking about this person anymore, I can actually move on. And now it's like water underneath the bridge. Like I said, you purged this person out of your mental capacity. You gave that person an eviction notice, pretty much is what I'm telling you. And that is awesome. That is beautiful. And it's long overdue. It is very long overdue. Very, very, very long overdue. Okay, so I guess that's your love life. Let's take a quick look at career. What is going on with career? What is going on with career? What is going on with career? Alright, so you had the Six of Wands in reverse. You had the Justice card. And you had the Chariot in reverse. Some of you may want to be sure to service your vehicle. Okay. And it so happens you take this person back from the past, there's going to be no change. Alright, it's going to be no change. This Six of Wands in reverse definitely is going to put a damper on any and everything that you got going on. It's going to be hard for you to want to move forward with this person because there still needs to be some type of certainty and understanding on both sides. Something has not, I hear, been distinguished. So whatever it is that you went through with this person is quite hot and heavy. So the scales are balanced on both sides. For you, I feel, Spirit says, for you to leave this person be and you continue on with what you're doing and how you're dealing. Because you're dealing very well with moving on right now. It's no point in you dealing with this person from the past. There's no point in you dealing with this person from the past. Like justice and karma has served you well. Has served you well. This other person, this person that you dealt with, they could very well be the person that is probably having the car trouble. Things aren't moving forward for them. They may be very well dealing with court. They may have some type of court issues that are in the midst of being handled. But they're not in a place where they're enjoying life as much as what you are. They don't have as many options. They don't have that type of desire and leisure and abundance coming in as what you have. They have the opposite. This is why I say, sometimes if you can't forgive, mercy goes a long way. Because some people can realize their faults and stupidity within that time frame, and grace allows you time to be able to mature and groom yourself back to a place where you can go out and be enlightened by meeting new people. Wow, this shit is deep. Yeah, the Fool. You've learned. You learned a lot. It's made you very transparent. But the transparency is rewarded with wisdom. You've definitely learned what is not for you. You shall not make fit. The Magician in reverse, didn't I tell you this person is going through some type of conflict? Again, I strongly feel like this person is dealing with something with the justice system. This person is not moving forward with desires or things that they're trying to build to establish themselves. I hear it's at a halt. Because otherwise, yeah, hell yeah, definitely. You got the Justice card out here and the Magician. The Magician is in reverse. This person, like I said, is at a full halt. Like nothing. Nothing. This person may very well be in jail, maybe going to jail. But I don't see this person at a picnic. I don't see this person enjoying a concert. This person probably very well had the wisdom that they needed to keep them on track. And they decided to try to see if they can learn a lesson or they can teach a lesson. They're realizing that they're still a student. Judgment in reverse. This person is realizing, like I said, they are still a student. You have graduated to being a teacher. This is why you have options. Okay, you can pick and choose which studies and courses you want to teach based on your level of wisdom you bring forth, that you've learned from past seasons. These now are known as investments, experiences, skill, trades. Someone's living that fast. You hear that? Y'all see why I only post one video a week. Like, this could be very exhausting to your energy, especially when you're pulling and channeling so much. Okay. And I do not abuse my energy. I do not abuse my channeling. I don't abuse it. Queen of Swords. Dealing with someone very confident. Hierophant. This person's trying to probably try to find some type of like advice, or they're dealing with someone that's older, that's confident, that's stable, but they have this person in the same cycle already mentally. And this person may very well, whoever they're dealing with, may very well be isolated. Like, they've detected someone that has like-mindedness, such as yourself. So, there we go again. I hear Ponzi scheme. Yeah, so maybe someone's dealing with Ponzi schemes. Got the Justice card out here, just in Judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse. I feel like someone got caught and now they're going to court for it. Like, Ace of Wands. Yeah, like I said, this person is now, I feel like they're channeling and getting to know someone that has similar characteristics as to what you have. They're trying to create and establish a connection with them, but this person does not know that this person is just a shell. This person's going to continue the cycle because they have not learned. And this person has found a new victim. So maybe at this point, you volunteering, to tell yourself mentally and psychologically it's time to move on. It could also be for the fact of, I'm hearing that you don't feel like this person's channeling your energy anymore. Like, maybe like there's songs and stuff that come on the radio, you don't listen to them anymore, like, period. You may listen to a different sound of music, different genre of music. You may not even do the same things anymore in your leisure time. You may find that they're more fulfilling for yourself than it is for you trying to fill your time. The thing is, though, is that telepathically someone has finally said goodbye and the other person has finally let their hand go on the situation and of that person. You finally have let it go, and this person has to move on, because even though they've messed it up with you in the past, they still have to find and figure out a way to survive and figure it out present day. And They dealing with somebody else. But this new somebody else got a whole new set of problems because this person's tied up in some type of legal matter. They're not going to come out feeling like the whatever is going on in the courts is not going to come out in their favor. Someone's going to jail. Someone is going to be disciplined, and it's going to cost them. It's going to cost them. You know how they say it's best to keep them than to go find another one. This place, this person missed out on an opportunity of a lifetime to be with you, because even though, you know, y'all may had balanced each other out and this person had did you wrong, you were that God sent person to this person that you have to leave in the past. And had this person open up their eyes and realize that how you felt and saw it for yourself, being like, look, if we both put in equal amounts of work, you work, I work, we both clean the house, we both put in for date nights, we both do this, that, and the third, we're going to make it, we're going to see this to be marriage. This person did not have that same mindset, but now they understand how you work. I hear that this person has figured out a revised version on how to clink somebody down now. In doing so, they found someone that shows the same characteristics of being confident. But what this person does not understand is this person may be confident, but their wisdom is about to be strengthened because they're about to go through the same thing, but worse. You know, it's nothing worse than you sleeping with a person and out of the middle of nowhere, 5-0 and 12 just come knocking, just stampede, run through their house and come and get you. And she has, or he has no idea what's going on. Like the trickery is what I'm sensing. But what you let go of is a whole headache. That's awesome. Look, on the bottom, Ace of Cups in reverse. This person. And didn't I say something about, like, you know, holding, like, you know, this, you know, this person is not going to change. But you are. You're going to come out your shell. You're going to become balanced in all senses. You very well maybe, you are going to be coming into some money. And don't let it stress you as far as like what you can handle and what you can't handle, okay? But as far as your career is concerned, because I said that is what this is, but then it just came out as if like this is this other person that you're dealing with. What in the world? I go how the energy reads is how I breathe. So let's look at your outcome, okay? So we're going to close it out. We're going to look at your outcome and see what is coming forth from the 21st to the 31st. You have the moon that came out. So yeah, I hear your senses are heightened. You definitely learned a lot. Ooh, the Tower in reverse, the Magician in reverse, the Star in reverse. I feel like this is so the energy of the person that you used to deal with. It's just like you've learned and you've appreciated the wisdom. You've appreciated being able to know the difference between dogs and wolves. You've been able to see on both sides. And you're enlightened to know on both sides what you can manage and what can be sacrificed should you not be aware. And this Tower in reverse, this Magician in reverse, and this Star in reverse, this I feel is your other person. Like I said, they're not manifesting anything because they didn't learn shit. So they're going to go right on back through the whole entire process. And it's almost as if, like, I feel like this person is angry. Like, the fuck is you angry for? Like, you did it to yourself. So as I'm enlightened and you feel dumbfounded, what? Yeah, move the fuck on. Don't even deal with this person. Don't even deal with this person. Continue to be enlightened. Read books. caught it. I caught it. And very well, you may be a person that catches a lot of detail now. Look, justice came out. Yeah, the tables, okay. This is what I'm hearing. Karma has been sent and delivered. Where it is, you are living peacefully. You may very well have gotten everything back on track. The kids are acting right. You back to at least cooking home cooked meals 3 times a week. You're not eating out as much. You may very well do a plank or 2-3 crutches before you go to sleep. You may very well be praying more. You may very well be feeling as if like the sage is working in your home. Okay? You are back neutral where you were. Now how you and where you want to go from here with this newfound liberty is up to you. This newfound liberty, this newly acknowledged liberty, it's up to you. For this other person, karma has been sent and delivered. Okay, they're going through a cycle where things are crumbling. Okay, they're going through a time frame where things are not really being balanced in their favor. And that's what happens when bad catches up to you. This is what happens when the seeds we sow catches up to us. So now it just like, it feels like, you know, you don't have no need to worry and think about, you know, what could have been or whatever the case may be, because whatever is supposed to be is done now. There's nothing more for you to worry about. This person's going this way and you're over here. You know, that's just what it is. Yeah, temperance in reverse. This person is so having control issues because they, you know, when everything is falling down, you have no control on where it lands. And so this person is like a fish out of water, because not only can you really start over because, you know, you brought penalty to yourself, but also your penalty brought consequences of halting any good shit that has come in your way. You should have did right. You should have put that person in that 3 of Swords energy. And now you have to pay. You reap what you sow. And you sow what you reap. Does that make sense? Do you sow what you reap? You just reap what you sow. And if you don't want to sow whatever, you know, you don't want to reap whatever it is you sow, you have to be careful. And this person is paying one hell of a price to be dealing with someone that's a Hierophant or High Priestess. Okay, so this person is going to learn this yet again. But I feel like you have volunteered to walk into a different walk and a different swag, because you know that karma has been signed for. Karma has been served. And so now it's no longer a thing of you needing to worry about it anymore. Now it's time for you to embrace your new beginning truly, because now it's coming to you. You know to pay attention to the signs. And you know, this had to be a very valuable lesson to you for it to hurt this much. And you learn that you need to make sure that you put, 20 on yourself. Put 5 on others. Put more into who you are than than putting to other people. It's okay for empaths like us to, pick up on everybody else's energy, but be aware of yours. Okay, so that's what that moon is there for. And that justice card coming out in your favor is because you came out on the other side. You came out on the other side, not losing all your marbles. I'm proud of you. We don't give a fuck about this other person. You get what you get. Alright. Any last words? Any last words? Some of y'all may be doing karaoke, getting it out of your system. Just make sure that you drink some water. I hear some of y'all need to drink some water. Yeah, look, and you had the High Priestess come out. This person didn't know who they were messing with. You had the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, look, and the 10 of Cups. Good job. Good fucking job. The 10 of Cups. Now that's what I'm talking about. You went from being heartbroken to having your heart filled. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. You deserve to be with someone that is your equal counterpart. You deserve to have that beautiful family that actually adores and appreciates what life has to offer, people and nature included. And that's exactly what you're heading towards. You let go of that douchebag and you picked up a real new beginning that you deserve. Lesson learned. You know what you did was not in vain. Not in vain at all. See, Prince of Wands on the bottom. I feel like whoever's going to come towards you with this wish fulfillment, with this Ten of Cups, it's going to be someone who's risen from some ashes themselves. And it's going to be in a way where they've risen from it, where they're going to embrace how they embark on getting to know you. So you may very well have a deeper you may have a deeper connection than any other relationship you've had in the past. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. And that's awesome. This person is going to see you as someone very knowledgeable, with tons of wisdom. And this person's also going to see you as an equal, see you as someone that can do for their own, can handle their own. I have a lot of water signs out here. I got a lot of water out here. I got a lot of fire out here. I got a lot of earth out here. But needless to say, when you choose and you decide what's best for you, and you know in order for you to receive it, you have to let go and move forth to retrieve it. When you actually start putting, like, your confidence is way higher for yourself than any other reading that I've done in the past. Like, the energy I feel right now, like, it's so strong. Like, you're walking so confident into the future. Like, you know what, I'll hold out until it's good for me, until it's right for me. And I don't know when that is, because it's not going to come sideways. It's not going to come with a red flag. They're going to be thoughtful and mindful just as much as you're going to be thoughtful and mindful of what you need to let go of to be able to embrace what's strong and what is going to strengthen you for the right and the long haul. So big kudos to you. Big kudos to you. And look, bitch, right behind it was the Emperor. You better go ahead and get your man, girl. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead and get the person that you are supposed to be with. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like I said, this person has risen from some things, and you know, they're becoming. And they're becoming so much so, bitch, right up underneath was the fucking Emperor. You better go ahead and continue to work on you and wait on your person. I will close this out here. Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. And until next time, I will talk to y'all later.